Have you ever wondered what it feels like to go from working quietly behind the scenes as a lawyer to suddenly standing in front of millions of people as one of the most talked about women in the country? That is exactly the kind of transformation Usha Vance has gone through, and her story is honestly more interesting than most people realize. Stick with me till the end of this video, because the way her life changed is something you probably have not heard the full story of before. Usha grew up in a family that valued education more than almost anything else. Her parents came to America from India, and they worked incredibly hard to build a good life for their family. From a young age, Usha was surrounded by the idea that learning and hard work could open doors that nothing else could. She was not the kind of kid who wanted to be famous or well-known. She was the kind of person who quietly studied, quietly worked, and quietly built one of the most impressive academic records you could imagine. She went on to study at one of the most respected universities in the country, and from there she kept pushing herself further. She earned a place at a world-class university overseas, where she continued to sharpen her mind and challenge herself academically. After that, she returned home and went to law school, where she once again proved just how sharp and driven she really was. This is also where her life took an unexpected turn, because it was during this time that she met the man who would eventually become her husband. After finishing law school, Usha did something that very few young lawyers ever get the chance to do. She worked directly for some of the most powerful judges in the entire legal system, including a chance to work closely with the highest court in the country. This kind of opportunity does not come easily. It takes years of hard work, discipline, and being genuinely excellent at what you do. While most people her age were still trying to figure out their careers, she was already working at the very top level of the legal world. From there, she built a strong career as a litigator, handling complicated legal cases for major companies and organizations. She earned a reputation as someone who was sharp, prepared, and completely dedicated to her work. For years, her life stayed mostly private. She was respected within legal circles, but she was not someone the general public knew much about. She seemed content with that quiet, behind-the-scenes kind of success. Then everything changed. As her husband stepped further into public life, Usha found herself stepping into the spotlight right alongside him. She made the difficult choice to step away from the legal career she had spent years building, so she could support her family through this massive life change. This was not an easy decision. Walking away from something you worked so hard for takes real courage, especially when you do not know exactly what is waiting for you on the other side. Almost overnight, her life transformed completely. She went from being a private lawyer working quietly in an office to standing on national stages in front of huge crowds. She became a public figure, someone people wanted to learn more about, someone whose every appearance was suddenly being noticed and talked about. She had to learn how to navigate a completely different kind of pressure, one that had nothing to do with legal arguments and everything to do with public attention. Through it all, she has tried to stay true to who she really is. She continues to care deeply about education, and she has used her new platform to encourage children to read and to focus on learning, the same values that shaped her own life growing up. Even with all the attention on her now, those closest to her say she still carries herself with the same quiet determination she always had. Usha Vance's story shows just how quickly life can change when you least expect it. From a hard-working student, to a respected lawyer, to a public figure watched by millions. Her journey is a powerful reminder that the biggest transformations often come from the choices we make for the people we love. If you found her story interesting, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps this channel grow. Let us know in the comments what part of her journey surprised you the most. And if you enjoy stories like this, make sure you subscribe so you do not miss the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.